Charlie?
I have not. No, I sent him a text, and I haven't got a response yet.
There's a certain amount of bad luck, I guess, with virtually every injury. This seems to be almost a double layer of bad luck, yes?
Yeah, I mean, listen, you know what happened to Charlie. Obviously, there was a statement that was issued, right? And as far as we're concerned right now, first and foremost, we're concerned with Charlie's health. We just want to wish him the best moving forward here in his recovery, and like that's the main concern for us right now. Is just the incident is unlucky, but we want to wish him the best with his health moving forward, speedy recovery, and we'll see where it goes from there.
At the moment, you're planning that he wouldn't be with you Saturday.
Yeah, no, we're planning obviously that we have a game without him on Saturday, and we got to do our best to get our guys that are here ready for that game coming up on Saturday, which we did today.
Not just Saturday?
I don't have a timetable for his return yet. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't. I wouldn't expect him. I wouldn't expect him in the short term here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hockey injuries are one thing, but like that's serious when you start talking about infection and whatever is related to that. So,
Yeah, and that's why, like I said before, our concern is number one with his health. He seems to be doing better, which is a good sign, but we just want to see him recover from this injury, what happened first, and then we'll go from there.
What about Hampus? Do you see him coming back in?
Listen, as far as Hampus goes, I don't have a timetable on his return yet either. We continue to go through the process with Hampus. When the medical staff feels he's ready to practice with us again, then that'll be the next step, and then we'll go from there. But that's as far as I have. That's as much as I have right now with him.
The scheduling itself doesn't look as daunting as some of your stretches. It's sort of like every other day rather than back-to-back. So that said, you've still got to come in hot, right? You've got no choice here, given what the standings are.
Correct. We have to play some good hockey here in the last 25 games to put ourselves in a position to compete for a playoff spot. We have 25 games left. You can break it down into smaller increments, which is something that we're going to look at doing. Whether it be a 3-game series for 4 games, we'll take a look at that to break the schedule down a little bit smaller for our guys to look at. But I don't know the exact number of what it's going to take to get in. I don't think anyone can predict it. We have an idea, but let's look short term here. Let's look like 2 or 3 games, like I said, as a group. Try to take care of business in those situations, then move on to the next segment. I think that's a good way for us to approach this stretch run, if you want to call it that, just under a third of the season left.
You managed that 7-game segment without Charlie there. Is there a game plan or a template that you envision in terms of managing the game from here without him, and how you kind of?
Well, I think for us as a staff, without him and Lindy, obviously, it puts us in a situation where we have to look at things a little bit differently, maybe as far as some adjustments that we want to make within our group, how we have to play, how our forwards have to be able to help out our D in certain situations, maybe more than other times. Let's face it. Obviously, they're 2 really good defensemen for us. They play a lot of minutes for us. So, but we've done it in the past. We've played some good hockey without them. I would expect our guys to hopefully rise to the challenge here. And like the adjustments that I'm talking about are more based on probably roles and minutes. I've said this before. You don't want guys to change their game just because someone's out of the lineup. But you do, as an individual, you have to be ready to dig in and get more minutes and be used in different situations. So it's incumbent upon all of our guys, not just our defensemen, but our forwards, to make sure that, we're all chipping in and helping out.
So they're coming back, the forwards.
Well, they always should anyway. There's no, but I think there needs to be more of an emphasis on our team game. That's just the way it needs to be. We need to do a good job. I said this before, when we're tight defensively, when we're giving up less opportunities and not making it so hard on our goalies, that's when we're at our best. And we need to get back to that.
Last time you guys had a break, Christmas, you went hot, came out, kind of spiraled for a little while. What's going to make sure that doesn't happen here again coming out of this break?
Well, yeah, I think part of because of because of what we did after that Christmas break, I would hope that's kind of in the back of our minds too. And we've made some adjustments as far as the practices that we've had this time. We come out of that Christmas break, you go right into a game. You don't even have an opportunity to practice. At least here now, we get the 3 or 4 practices under our belt before the first game, which is better for us. So, we've made it so that we've kind of set it up. It's a little bit of a mini training camp. We hope to get off to a better start than we did after the break because of the practices and the time that we're putting in now.
There was no one out today with maintenance or flu or anything. I wasn't counting all bodies today.
No, just if I can just think Lindy and Charlie, and then obviously the guys. The other Lindholm Elias, he's still off from the break. He's taken a couple of days off from the tournament, and then we still have Marshy playing, obviously. So, no.
And the 2 American guys, not the 2 American, but Marshy and I keep getting confused. Who comes back how soon from the 4 nations? Are you going to have everybody here Friday? That would seem impractical.
No, I don't believe we will. Those guys that play Thursday will be here Saturday morning, hopefully for the pregame skate. We'll talk about Swayman's situation. He might be here Friday for practice because he's not playing as much. That's something that we'll figure out. And Lindy will be here. Elias Lindholm will be here for practice on Friday.
On Friday.
Yes.
So selfishly, just from the club's perspective, do you wish Charlie wouldn't have played against Canada after?
I can't answer that. I mean, this is the tournament that the league has put forth, and I said this the other day. It's a great tournament. It brings publicity to the game. It helps our game across the map. So it's hard for me to answer that. Of course, you never want to see anyone get injured, especially one of your own, right? And other teams are dealing with some injuries too from that tournament as well. So we're just, like I said, we just want Charlie to recover quickly as he can, and we just hope for the best. That's all.
Will you go? Will you go Thursday?
I am leaning towards watching it on television right now. Yeah. I got some stuff that we need to work on here for Friday.